What's up, Eurovision people? My name is Sean, and on my channel, I talk about all things Eurovision. Another Friday, another live stream, and the screen is full of faces once more. We are joined by my favorite faces to talk about Eurovision with. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Yes, we would. I'm George and I'm from Italy.
Hi, I'm Becca and I'm from Malta.
And hi, I'm Alex and I'm from Andorra.
Very good. You two are regulars, George and Becca, but Alex, you're new here. So thank you for accepting our invite and thank you for coming here. Last week, no, 2 weeks ago, actually, we talked about the first half of the first semi-final, and today we're going to do the second half. If you guys would like to watch our commentary on the first half of the songs from the first semi-final, you can find them on my channel. And while you're here, you can come and subscribe to Alex's channel as well, because we like to subscribe. I'm trying to put a button. Oh, technology. Yes, come and subscribe down there. It's free. You can do it. We would love you to do it. So, Alex, I'm going to start with you. Just in a quick minute, what do you think of the first half of the first semi-final? What unpopular opinions do you have?
Half. So I think that this semi-final, all of it is going to be like the killer one of both semi-finals, and yeah, maybe my first place maybe here would be, I don't know. I haven't made my top 37 yet, so this year is very complicated.
Potatoes on the timer.
So maybe I would say Malta is my favorite song. Yeah, being honest. I really love that song. Really, really loved it. What about you guys, if I can ask?
My favorite is Estonia.
First half of first semi-final?
Estonia?
Yeah.
Estonia's in the second semi-final.
Yes, their favorite, Sean.
Our favorite, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, in the first half, mine would probably be... Who was in the first half?
Croatia.
Yeah. Or Portugal.
Portugal.
Yeah, Portugal.
No, mine is Croatia. I'm voting for Croatia in the semi-final.
Cool. So, moving on from first half to second half, we have another 8 countries to discuss today. And let's get to it. So, continuing on from Croatia, who closes off the first half, we move on to Switzerland. Technology is failing on me today. Switzerland is up. Who wants to start?
Me.
Go ahead.
Actually, I wanted to start, but I don't really have much to say about this song. There is basically nothing in this package. The song is very generic. It doesn't really go anywhere. We heard it so many times at Eurovision, and the guy performing it, I think he's doing his best. He has a nice voice, but it's completely mismatched from his looks. So it's not going to be what people expect, and it's a sure non-qualifier.
Nice, brief, and
honest. Yeah, for sure.
What do you think, Alex?
I really like Remo's voice, to be honest. But I kind of agree with you about maybe I would say something about his charisma. I've seen some stuff of him in the Madrid pre-party, and maybe he's lacking some of charisma, to stand out somehow. And I like the song. I really do. But I agree with you. I think that Switzerland once again is not going to make it. Yeah.
Once again, for the first time since 2018, actually.
Really?
Yeah. They were in the final in 2019, in 2021, and by miracle last year as well.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm not counting last year.
We all forgot about it. Yeah, we all have trauma.
You're right. Yeah. Thank you for that.
No worries. Actually, you shouldn't thank me. You should say "fuck you" because I reminded you of a trauma.
More or less, you're right.
He is right. He is right. Bets, Remo Forer share.
I mean, I do sometimes like this song. I guess it depends on what mood I am throughout the day when I'm listening to the song. But I mean, we did see him perform at the pre-party in Madrid. I mean, the people actually sang to the song and they were actually really enjoying it. But then I don't think it will really qualify or pass through onto the final. So it's just another song, but I don't think it will qualify. I'm sorry, Switzerland.
I'm not sorry, Switzerland. I think it's about time Switzerland learns that there is no ballad that can be saved if it's boring. I mean, where do I start? I didn't like the song at all when I first heard it. I thought it was very stereotypical songwriting camp, meets record label flaw there. It's then the bridge comes and it sounds almost the greatest showman. Like, I really, really don't like the studio cut. It's, I think, my number 35. But then Madrid happened and I had zero expectations, and live, he slaps.
Wow.
He's really, really good live. He actually made me stop talking because I was talking, obviously, and he made me stop talking. And you would think, songs like this at a pre-party, people are just gonna talk over them, and they're just gonna be there because everyone else is there. But no, he actually really made some people shut up. Remo is a great guy. I found myself quite drunk after the after party, and I was exiting the premises, and I find him there, and I go up to him and I tell him, "Hey, Remo Forer, I think your song is terrible, but the performance was fantastic. I really, really think you moved me tonight." And he actually really, really appreciated my comment.
I thought you told him that he was hot or something like that when you said that you were drunk.
I told him that his
No,
song
he
terrible,
didn't. It just he
and
did.
his
I
performance
was
was
there to
fantastic.
witness.
All right then.
Yeah, I still don't think it's gonna qualify. His voice is great, but it's also sung in a really low key. I think even I can sing like that, or maybe I can't. I don't know. It's at a really low key though. I don't see this qualifying. I think this is actually a contender for last place in the semi-final.
I agree with you.
Could be.
Moving on. Do we think this one is coming last? I don't think so. Who wants to start us off on Israel? I'm gonna go straight to Becca.
This song. So this song is about her being or something related to a unicorn. I don't get the message of this song because just don't get me started on this song. I mean, it will definitely qualify because I guess people like it, but I just don't like this song. It's just, I mean, there's also some parts just copied from the Blackpink song, the one I made, like Sean heard as well, and it's just, I mean, it's too fast. For me, it's messy, but I just don't like it. But the people,
I
I guess,
agree
really
on the
like it. So
Blackpink comparison. Actually, it does sound like Blackpink song, but if Blackpink make listenable music, which is not the case. So I actually like it because the song itself is not very good. I will give you that it's messy. But when you pair it with Noah, then she sings it with so much confidence. And then you look at her and she's also super beautiful. She's very charismatic and she sells it completely. So I have very, very high expectations from the song. I don't think it's the right song to send to Eurovision if you're trying to build yourself an international career. It's too camp. It's not going to be a hit internationally. But at the same time, it's going to do very well. And I know that Israel is a country that wants to show off a lot. So they will get their result this year.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand. Do you like it or no?
I do. It's my fifth.
Wow.
But only because I can't resist the power of a hot, confident girl.
Oh, I thought the power of the unicorn.
That's the power of the unicorn.
I can't stand this sign. I can't stand it. I don't get it.
It's a unicorn sign.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah, never heard, never seen that before.
Yeah, me neither.
No, neither have I. No.
She's an influencer. She invented it.
Oh, she cool then. She's cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
so
cool.
I started liking the song not a lot of weeks ago. But that's a normal thing in me with Israeli songs. I normally don't like them, but when I see them in the Eurovision stage, I'm like, oh my God, Israel did it again. And about the song, I agree with you, Becca. This is messy. The song has everything in 3 minutes, and I now she's going to do like a dance break or something. She said something about doing the Super Bowl halftime, and we all expect that, you know. And she's definitely a qualifier. I don't see her finishing in the top 5, to be honest, in the end. But definitely, once again, Israel showing off, as you said. Yeah.
I think maybe like number 6, number 10 is more realistic, like number 8 or something like that.
Yeah. 8, 9.
But
yeah.
I think it will get very nice support from both voting parts, so they will be fine.
Yeah, she sells it so well, and I think that Noah is the song. You know, if this makes sense. She's constantly upgrading the song, but as an influencer, as you said, and this is a winning factor that she has.
Yeah, that's fundamental to Eurovision, by the way. Presentation is everything.
Come on.
How do I put this? Okay, let's go back to when the song was released. I watched it and I said nothing. And then until 5 minutes after I watched it, I still had nothing to say. The song for me is very, very messy, confusing. You know, there's a beauty to a song when it seems effortless. Not just the vocal, the song. It feels like there was no work to it. It just comes to life effortlessly, even though there would be a lot of effort behind it. This one feels the opposite. Try hard. It feels really, really try hard to me. The parts have no connection to each other. They try to sprinkle some Israeli Oriental sound halfway through, but you literally need a hearing aid, even if you can hear quite well, to listen to it. I really, really don't like the song. I don't know much about Noah. I know she's a bona fide artist in Israel. She's a Gen Z girl, meaning she doesn't need to be able to sing. And on that, I've heard a little rumor. I didn't say she can't sing. I said she doesn't need to. However, I'm about to say that I heard a little rumor from a very trustworthy source that this person has been told by someone in Noah's delegation that she can't sing the song live.
But she will have pre-recorded backing vocals.
Can't sing the song live. And that is the reason why she was not at Israel Calling. She's not doing any live performances at all. She can't sing the song live.
She will have pre-recorded backing vocals, I'm telling you. Nobody will notice it Eurovision. Do you remember when Effendi sang Matahari? You didn't hear anything from her voice. The backing vocals were doing everything for her. And nobody complained.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it will influence the vote.
Nice point there. Nice point. Very nice point. Yeah.
I'm not saying it will influence the vote, but I'm just saying, you know, and if she does make it into the final, then if there are a lot of pre-recorded backing, that is not going to be a good jury score.
But will the jury notice?
What?
Will the jury notice?
Yes, they are always punishing pre-recorded.
You have to remember that half of the jurors are like social media personalities, TV personalities, radio personalities, so not people with a musical education.
Yeah, but they still.
You will just see her performance and be like, "Wow, that's professional. Let me vote for it." Bang.
They didn't do it with Effendi. They didn't do it with Natalia Gordienko.
Those
Pia
were
Maria
dated
was
as hell.
flooded with backing vocals. Even Cornelia Jacobs had a lot of backing, pre-recorded backing. Yeah, it's we'll see. I do think it's gonna qualify, but just because I don't like it, I think there will be. It could be if there's a shock on qualifier and a bloodbath semi-final. I would want it to be Israel. I don't know if it will be. Next up, Moldova. Who wants to start about Moldova?
Here, he wants to start.
Alex, let's go.
Yeah.
I like the song. I like Pasha. I kind of met him in Barcelona, and he's a very nice guy. About the song, there's nothing new. It reminds me a lot of Go Away somehow. Alvan, I think it's Alvan last year, France. It has maybe I would grab some words that you said before, Sean, about the songs coming effort that word that I cannot say.
Effortlessly.
Thank you. And I can see this a bit overproduced, having those two references. But I still love the song. I still like the song. It suits very well in Eurovision and in this semi-final. And I'm really hoping to have him in the final, to be honest. Yeah.
You made some very good points, Alex. This song will absolutely not exist outside of Eurovision. But we're talking about Eurovision, and this song is completely fine. It also has the cool astrology theme that everybody on Twitter is crazy about these days.
Yeah.
Pasha is a great performer. The visuals are going to be on point because it's Moldova we're talking about. So I'm very confident that this will be yet another huge televoting success for Moldova, and they deserve it.
So big as last year, you think?
No, not as big, but I will say they can come like maybe 100 and something televoting points, which will be enough to put them in the bottom of the top 10 overall.
Top 15,
So
yeah.
I have great expectation. You know, it's a cool song, it's a cool performance. It's camp, but not in the embarrassing way. So
Yeah.
it ticks all the boxes to do well at Eurovision, and it should.
Sean.
Max cannot find the words.
Yeah, Sean. For a second, I thought he got stuck, but no.
We can hear you.
You're on mute.
Becca. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, go ahead, John.
Sorry,
Okay,
I was
I'll
on
go
mute. Go ahead.
I like this song. It's very ethnic, and I'm a sucker for ethnic songs. But as George said, and also Alex, I think it's a Eurovision. That it's a song it's actually like performed very well at Eurovision. Once it's outside of Eurovision, I don't think it goes very well with people. But it will definitely qualify for sure, and I think it would do well in the final. Yeah, I think it would do.
House United. I love this. I really, really like this. This is almost in my top 10. This is the song that you need at Eurovision when it's all televote, especially in the semis. It's a safe qualifier. And I'm so glad, you know, for songs like this that we only have a televote this year, because we can comfortably say that this is qualifying, right?
We could have said it even if there had been a jury.
Yeah.
You know, it's the typical song that gets enough televoting points to qualify even with zero support from the jury.
Hey, I will never regret. You won't be my secret.
That
I can
one
never
was
rely.
not voted by anyone outside of Albanian diaspora countries.
I can never be so sure, especially when it's a song that I like, and I do like this song. Madrid Pre-Party reports that Pasha is a lovely guy. I asked him for an interview, and he told me yes, but I need to go for a cigarette. Would you like to come? I didn't, but I actually forgot to have the interview all around. But that's not the point. He's a lovely guy. It's the point, and the song is great. I'm not sure if the running order helps it, to be honest. Like this looks a little bit, between Israel and Sweden, to EBU darlings. I think this year. I don't
Well,
know.
the public always rejects CBU darlings, so he doesn't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, I
What
think
can come
Moldova is
higher than
qualified.
both of them?
What?
Imagine if it comes higher than both of them in the semifinal. Now what?
I do think it's coming
Imagine.
higher than Israel.
Yeah, same here.
Okay,
Yeah.
moving on to the big favorite. Who wants to start about Sweden?
Depends. Do you want us to start with negativity or with positivity?
Honesty.
Honesty. Okay, then I will. I think, first of all, there's a huge, huge, huge promotional machine behind this song. Like, nothing about it is organic. Back in November last year, they decided that Loreen was going to represent Sweden again. The Betty Notes went crazy. When the song was released, Universal Music Sweden did everything it took to make it go viral on TikTok. It didn't. They gave it autoplay on Spotify. They gave it massive playlisting, and that's why it's pulling all those massive numbers on streaming. It fell from the charts pretty fast in other countries. And I think that they're doing anything they can to make it win Eurovision this year. And I think it will, actually. But when you take out all the hype, then the package is nothing special. It's just a 40-year-old lady singing a dance pop song with terrible lyrics. Loreen is amazing on stage, don't get me wrong. And she does the best that she can to market it with what she has as an artist. But at the same time, she's coming from almost a decade of making indie electropop music. It was not commercially successful, it was not critically acclaimed, so she comes back to her old Euphoria producers and makes the most generic song in existence. I feel like most Euro fans are just fooled by the hype, but all in all, this is nothing special. She sells it very well with a great performance, but this is in no ways a runaway winner. And nobody cares about her 2012 song, by the way. Like, people are saying, oh, we will vote for her because she's Loreen. Locals don't remember her. Let's be honest.
Where is it in
Okay,
your top
everything
37?
said. Bye.
Where is it in your top 37?
Me? Like 15 or 14, I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's like a generic
No,
2018
yeah.
electropop song.
I mean, your commentary is very good, but most of the time, I have to ask you where the song is in your top 37 to fully grasp what you actually think of the song. So
I
thank
mean,
you for that.
sometimes I'm just shitting on a song and then it's high.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm praising it and it's like number 23rd.
Yeah. Alex, you were saying.
No, everything said, I think. So that's why I was about to leave. I think that this is the Loreen effect. Loreen is one of my favorite artists besides Eurovision. I listen to Loreen a lot, and I really love what she did in 2013, 14, 15, when I knew that she was coming to Melody Festival, and again, I was very happy because I do like Loreen. About Tattoo, I can see some of her older stuff, like My Heart Is Refusing Me and this flair, but it's not the same. It's not Euphoria, and I think that the song has all this support only because it's Loreen. I don't know where I have it in my top. I have not finished that top yet. But yeah, it's Sweden. They're going to have something enormous on stage. It's Loreen.
Did it make it to your top 30-day challenge?
Yeah, I said that she's my favorite winner in that video. So
Well, Euphoria was great.
Euphoria was great.
In
A
2012.
great song. Yeah. I think that she could grab something more powerful. Even she can. I think that she can assume more risks now than she could back then. And yeah, she maybe went to the mainstream somehow, and I think that the song is a good song, and it's a Swedish song in Eurovision once again, another pop or Euro dance, Swedish, whatever you want to call it, song, and but I don't think she's going to win.
Really?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like it's like in 2019 when they did anything they could to build inorganic hype for Duncan Lawrence, and in the end, he won. Like he had 50% winning chance during the final night, despite his performance looking like that. He didn't win the semi or the finals jury vote or televote. He only won two countries' televotes, and one of them was Belgium. So I think this is all fabricated hype, and once again, it will work. These days, this fabricated hype thing turns songs into hits in the charts, and it can definitely make a song win Eurovision, which normally wouldn't be the case, you know?
yeah. But the thing about charts, and I've been watching Eurovision for 2 decades now, and
Hmm.
there's this thing about charts that I always think we have all the charts and all the odds and everything, but at the end of the day, in Eurovision, it's not that important, you know. It's only the road to get there. We saw so many times. For example, as a Spain neighbor, I'm seeing a lot of things in Twitter about the guy voting and Spain
So
only
that one
getting
doesn't
two
matter.
points. Yeah, and Spain only getting 2 points,
That one
and
matters.
and people are like, "Oh, Blanca is going to flop," and blah blah blah. And I was like, "No, wait for it. We have jury in the final, so wait for it."
Okay, and
You
that's what
know?
I'm saying. We have jury, and they will mass vote for Sweden. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that can happen, of course, but is it going to be enough to win Eurovision again?
Yeah, because all the televote magnates are not going to be supported by the jury. Finland is not going to get jury points. Croatia is not. Czech Republic is not. The jury winners will probably something
I
like
disagree
Sweden,
with you
and then
about
some.
Finland. I disagree with you about
But you
Finland.
hate Finland,
No, I
or do
love
you like it?
Finland.
Oh, you love Finland.
I think Finland will do well in the jury. I mean, Karja
Hopefully,
won the jury vote in UMK, so I'm not saying the
that
juries
was a
never
fake jury vote,
embarrass
though.
themselves, but like for the juries to do that, like to vote for a song so much to win a national final, and then at Eurovision it's completely blocked out. That would expose their inconsistency so much, and I
Okay, but it
don't
was a
think
fake jury at UMK. It was like random people. Not like it's
no.
not random people at Eurovision, but you know, different demographics, different selection of songs, different people. I feel like the juries will go for more sleek types of songs at Eurovision, like I don't know, Sweden, Estonia, Italy. You know, these songs that are jury bait. Finland is not jury bait.
No.
I think many jurors will just see it and be like, "Woo, this is a joke song," and they will not
Well, we
vote
will
for
get
it,
to Finland
even though
in a
it's
minute.
easy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
We will get to Finland in 3 songs, actually. So hold your horses. But I agree with Alex, actually. I think we focus way too much on the road to Eurovision, and we forget that 95% of the people voting are just judging those 3 minutes. Yes, there is a song. Yes, there is staging. Yes, there is a vocal performance. But people who tune in for Eurovision tune in for the songs because it's a song contest. Everything else influences, yes, but I don't know if these charts or the OGAE or these, the road to Eurovision, essentially, I don't know if it will influence the televoters so much.
I'm telling
Um,
you, hype, fabricated hype, TikTok hype, stuff like that, social media hype does influence. I'm
but
thinking about
apparently it didn't do well on TikTok, did it?
it depends, yeah, it depends. It's not always the case, but it usually works. I'm thinking about, for example, in 2013, I wasn't really following Eurovision. I just watched the final. And in the 2 months before the final, I always had Denmark's video recommended to me on YouTube. I didn't care. I just clicked on it randomly. I liked the song. And on the day of the final, I voted for her because she was the only one that I already knew. I think they're trying
Yeah,
to achieve the same effect now.
yeah. That's a very very good point. Yeah, for sure. want and we support something that we are somehow related to. And this is a very, very good point you said, George. Yeah,
And
this can really affect.
And this goes back to the Loreen effect that you mentioned. I don't think that many people will actually remember who Loreen is. I mean, I think maybe in other countries, certainly not in Italy, even though Euphoria was kind of hit here, like it went gold, I think. Yeah, but that's like 15K downloads. Anyway. But I don't think that her being Loreen will convince too many people to vote, but Eurofans surely are,
Yeah.
feeling affectionate to her. And so that's why they're supporting her so hard. They call
Becca,
her,
what do you think about
Loreen's
that too?
mother.
I mean, it's overhyped for sure. I mean, people do like it, and I feel that they do actually remember who Euphoria. I mean, they do remember the song Euphoria, just they don't remember who Loreen is. But I do feel that this one will win Eurovision, unfortunately. And I think over these past 11 years, I think we would have not learned anything because I feel that Tattoo has the same kind of vibes as Euphoria did, like all those shenanigans and moving with her hands around and jump.
But
Yeah.
this type of stuff
I mean, that's
for
Loreen.
cool. That's the question. In 2012, it was new. Now, not so much.
No, it's not.
Don't get
I mean,
300 voting points like Euphoria did. Or
no,
43,
yeah,
I don't remember.
exactly.
It will get like 200 if it's lucky. But the jury will make it win. And next year, we will have 40 Swedish songs at Eurovision, just like in 20.
Oh, wee.
Yeah, can't wait.
Well,
I want
we will
Finland
have
to win.
Pietra Miede hosting, so that's a very good thing.
Yeah,
Is she still
that's
alive?
something to look forward to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually like the song. Like, I think in the Loreen conversation, sometimes we get so caught up in will she win that we forget to even see if we like the song or not. I like the song. This is my number 5. I think the performance is great. I don't know what's going to happen with the staging, but it's Sweden. They're not going to come to Eurovision with bad staging.
Their staging is always a photocopy of their Melodifestivalen one.
But
this year, she promised that she will change it.
Apparently,
because they cannot do it there.
Exactly. Otherwise, they would have done the same.
Yeah.
Those countries are always so predictable. Like, I don't know why people are so excited about them. There was like didn't say thing in their national final.
I like the song, but for all the reasons that you guys mentioned, I don't want this to win. Particularly, Becca, you're on the money when you say I think we would not have developed. Eurovision would not have developed if this one again. It would take us back 10 years, and next year we're gonna get so many Swedish songs again. And a part of me doesn't think that Eurovision will move back. A part of me is hopeful because Eurovision always moves forward, even if the song that wins ends up not being one that you liked. Whether we like it or not, Eurovision always moves forward. So I'm keeping the hope. But you know what? Coming back from Madrid, I was on the plane with the busker, and obviously we were talking about all things Eurovision. And we were talking about Loreen and her auto-tune in Madrid and that scandalous I love you, I love you, I love you in auto-tune video. And one of them told me, you know what, Loreen, I think is going to pull a Brooke and come 5th. And as much as I want that to happen and might not believe it will, I can see it. I can
the juries
totally
will not allow that. I'm telling you. She will be number 5 in televote, maybe. But the juries will make her win.
That's good enough.
And nobody will complain because it's Loreen.
Coming 5th in the televote will not be easy for her to win, even if she was the jury. Mm-hmm. So there's hope, right?
Right.
Yes, 100%.
If she wins, I'm not going to be mad. As I said, I really love Loreen. But to win Eurovision again.
Apparently, Noah Kirel doesn't think Loreen will win.
Hopefully. And I trust Noah Kirel. But this Loreen case is actually very interesting from a marketing point of view because the music industry nowadays is quite ageist and misogynist, like women above 30 cannot really have a dance pop hit. And she's managing to do well with it locally because, this is not something that's going to be a hit in America. But she can still be very happy with her results so far.
Even if she comes fifth.
Even if she comes fifth, yeah.
Moving on, we've said so much about Loreen, but are we going to say so much about the two twins from Azerbaijan?
Oh, they're twins?
They are, yes. They look exactly the same. What do you think they were?
I didn't realize that they were twins.
Alex, kick us off.
I miss Azerbaijan so much in Eurovision.
You do?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the song. I think that this is a song to a very small niche, and I don't think it's going to do well in Eurovision. And what calls my attention the most is the fact that what is going on in Azerbaijan in Eurovision. They are losing the interest on the contest or something, or are they just trying new things to do? But the song, I heard it once when I did my reaction video, and I don't remember it at all, to be honest. And
Don't you remember the phone call at the beginning? I thought it was camp. It's going to be a fun moment on stage.
You
Us.
Tell me you love me, baby. Becca.
Well, I actually really like the song, but I'm going to make a negative comment anyway. The song is like
it has to be you, George.
10. Yeah, it's like number 9.
This is in your top 10.
Yeah,
and you have something negative to say. I wouldn't hear it.
So what I'm going to say is I think this is all a plan from the Azerbaijani TV, because a lot of Euro fans were complaining that Azerbaijan hasn't sent a song made in Azerbaijan since 2008. They're all sending Swedish rejects. They're going to be a Swedish colony. And so what did they do? They sent a song made in Azerbaijan that was weak on purpose so that they don't qualify. And next year they have an excuse to go back to buying songs from Sweden. I think this is all a plan. Having said that, I think that the song is very cute, very endearing, and I really enjoy it. It has a vibe. And if Azerbaijan decides to spend some of their huge national budget on buying televos, then I won't complain.
That's a nice story.
Thank you. Grazie.
Becca, would you like to continue this story?
First of all, I didn't even know they were twins. Second of all, I completely agree with Alex. I've only listened to the song once, and I completely forgot what the song is about.
Me, us.
Oh, that's adorable. I miss the songs that Azerbaijan used to send to Eurovision back in 2011, 12.
Always on my mind.
Becca,
I was just thinking about this one.
Can I stop you for a second?
It's always in my mind.
This is exactly what Azerbaijani TV wants you to say. We don't want this type of song anymore. We want the Swedish songs. This is all a plan, I'm telling y'all.
I never thought about that, but
I like conspiracies.
Yeah, this one is a good one. Once again, George.
Thank you.
Well, I think it will qualify. Will I think it will qualify? No, it won't.
Can you imagine?
I can.
Can you imagine?
I can.
Yeah.
I can.
Fraudulent.
Like if Azerbaijan does some funny business, which, let's be honest, they know very well how to do. Sixth qualifier is Azerbaijan, and everyone's jaw drops. So it could happen.
Switzerland last year, something like that.
My God, I was like, no, in front of the TV, and I never react to anything. But let's see.
I was happy, to be honest.
You were?
Yeah.
Because you knew Albania was out.
I really like Ronella, so let's leave it here.
Yeah.
Let's leave it there.
Azerbaijan, I like it. I don't hate it. It reminds me a little bit of what?
I think that it's not a song made to fight in Eurovision. You know,
No,
it's not competitive.
It's for a small group of people that are going to stand for the song, and after Eurovision are going to listen to the song, but it's not made for Eurovision. It's not flat, but it's inoffensive.
Yeah,
And in Eurovision, you have to come to attack to each
you
other.
have to be offensive.
And also,
Yeah.
and also another thing, this is not what people want from Azerbaijan. I don't think that many people know Azerbaijan is a country to begin with, but when you hear the name, like you start thinking, that sounds like Arabic or something like that, Middle Eastern, I don't know. And people are like, ooh, give me some good Middle Eastern music. You know, that type of vibe always does well at Eurovision. And they should be giving that to us. Like, they're the only country in the end who can afford to give us some Central Asian Arabic type of music. And the people will eat it up.
Kele.
Yeah, something like that, exactly. But with Azerbaijan, it's even more clear because the name of the country sounds Arabic or something like that. So people will get what they expect from it. And this type of song, as Alex said, is very, very inoffensive, and it doesn't represent the country.
I see them having the Turkish spot,
Yeah.
you know, going that way as Turkey.
But Turkey will be back next year if Erdogan loses.
Yeah, how do you know?
I just think so. Either next year or the year after. If Erdogan loses in, isn't it like next month or June? I don't remember.
George, do you have an inside scoop that Erdogan is not gonna win the election?
He's 95% gonna lose.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
because I miss Turkey in Eurovision. I want Turkey to be back.
I don't miss them, but I like the country itself, so I would really like to have them back. And I want to see how much of their diaspora power they still have.
I'm very curious.
Curious about it.
And George, let me just ask you.
Yeah?
Is Turkey the only country coming back next year?
Andorra.
No.
Let's get
Monaco.
Just asking.
Monte Carlo confirmed that they're coming back. You know?
Monte Carlo?
Monaco.
Yeah, that one.
No.
I even have the flag from that country somewhere here. I need to find it.
So
I want Joshua back.
Yeah,
Monaco, Turkey. Yeah, probably. Macedonia is definitely going to come
listen,
back.
guys, we have Andorra will be back very soon with us.
But
Andorra be back next year?
Is this Monaco or is this Poland?
Yes, it's Monaco. Yeah.
Woo!
No, it's Poland.
No, it's
sorry.
Poland.
Now it's Monaco.
Just
Alex, can we expect to see Andorra back?
No,
yes. Okay, but Andorra can do like San Marino, like they can have somebody.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Alex.
Okay, sorry. You said George.
No,
I said George, so that he shut up.
We are working
I'm getting
on
carried
it.
away.
We are really, really working on it.
Why don't you?
I think that May, June, we can have some news. Yeah.
So you have a scoop?
Oh, Casanova.
Like, can you review us something? Casanova is my favorite.
No, I can be really honest with you. We are working to come back in 2024. That's for sure. We are really working on it.
Do you already have somebody who might represent you? Or is it just like, we're going to participate and then we will see?
They need to get a confirmation first.
Yeah, let's start by the beginning.
Because if it's going to be Dan Georgie, then...
No.
Thank God. Okay.
She will be head of delegation, right?
We don't know. It doesn't depend on us. It depends on the TV station and the government, of course.
Well, she would make a great head of delegation because
she loves
her team and you guys, you're doing this. So I think
and so many things coming. We are really fighting.
Well, you guys have been fighting for years.
Yeah. But
is this the year?
We hope so. Yeah.
We hope so too.
So back to Azerbaijan. I like
spread the word, kids. Spread the word.
I will.
I like Azerbaijan's song, but I don't think it's gonna qualify without Azerbaijan's SIM card buying. Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't get all the dislike for it. I know it's like you guys said, inoffensive, not very competitive, but it's just there essentially, right?
Yeah.
And I do miss
Yeah.
Azerbaijan as well. So we can have Turkey back, Andorra back, and hopefully at some point Azerbaijan.
Everyone.
Azerbaijan hasn't participated since 2021, so don't worry.
Oh,
Czechia.
last year they were good.
Mhm.
Who wants to start?
I already talked
You
enough.
sh-
Somebody else.
Okay, I will. I love this. This is in my top 10. I am
Top
so
10?
happy. Yes. This is
Only.
in my top 10. Okay, we're going to have a disagreement and I can't wait. This song, when I first heard it, I said, oh my God, Czech Republic is sending ethnic. We're finally getting a Slavic representation. Good job, Czech Republic. I don't really think that I need the message of the song being so literal. Maybe it can be a little bit more artsy, I think. But I really like that the vocals of the girls sound really melodic. Like it sounds, they sound like angels almost. And in Madrid, I was really looking forward to their performance because I didn't know what to expect. They sounded great
But
until
their mics were horrible.
Miss Bulgarian Lyrics had her microphone switched off. And we could actually hear the backing, and it was really hollow. So there's no like pre-recorded backing vocals on the song. It's just like the girls helping her out and her with her mic switched off. And I to me it just adds to the beauty of the song. I love it. I want this in the final. Alex, tell me why you don't agree.
I have them in my top 3.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I thought you had them in your bottom
really. First of all, I don't have it. I can show you the way it is if you want. But I'm definitely having them in my top 3, top 5 at the end. I'm first of all, I have to say this: Czechia are doing something really, really good in their selection. The way they changed it 2 years ago, last year, is definitely the best way of having them in the contest. And about Vesna and their song, I don't agree about what you said on the lyrics. If we think that everyone knows who they are talking about and what are they talking about, but in the other side you have Croatia. So if you think about that, I prefer the way that Czechia have done it. It's you know that it's Ukraine and Russia and whatever the old story, but it's done in a very smart way. I really like them. I really love the song. I really like when countries do something that is truly related to their roots and their thing. And this is when Eurovision is fun to watch. And yeah, I really, really love this song. Last year they were my number 1. This year they are my top 5. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, I hear you on the lyrics point. It's just
Yeah.
I always think that when I mean not every song has a message, I mean
Yeah.
the power of a unicorn. What message is that?
The
But
message is confidence.
this one definitely has a message. But I appreciate sometimes when it's not in my face. It doesn't mean it has to be like that. It's just me. So, for example, it doesn't need to be Ukraine. We could have had it all in Czech. If we're appreciating Czech Republic doing something that's true to their roots, why not have it all in Czech? And I think I would have liked it more. I still love it, like I said, it is in my top 10, but it's just big. That's my way of enjoying something even more if it's not so much in my face.
I understand your point.
Becca.
I love this song. Just love it. I mean, the fact that there's also this ethnic and Slavic. I mean, I just love it. I mean, I do get the message, like I guess like everyone else. I think what I like the most is the fact that they managed to put like Czech and Bulgarian, and I believe also a Russian, if I'm not mistaken, as part of their
Ukrainian.
group, or Ukrainian. I'm sorry.
No, but the
I
girl is Russian. One of the girls is
yeah, the
Russian,
card is
But she has an
there's
Ukrainian last name.
oh, there
but
you
she has a
go.
Russian passport.
But
Anyways, I'm talking. Shut up. It's like I like it the fact that they're so different. There's so many different nationalities, and they were all just brought together, just like to represent their roots. If we're gonna use the word their roots, I definitely want to see them qualify to the final. I believe they deserve it. Um, and I feel that people actually like this song. But I think the fact that they're united together, like from different nationalities, I think that is something that really I really appreciate it from Czechia.
It looks like us, we're united.
We're all
oh,
united.
I think that this will be another televote success. Another because this year there are going to be many televote magnets, and as Alex said, this one is exactly what people are going to expect from an Eastern European Slavic country. So it's going to meet people's expectations. They don't necessarily have to be modern. They can also be, traditional. It's another song that wouldn't exist outside of Eurovision, but in this context, we don't care because we're in the context of Eurovision. And I see some people suggesting that this will not do well based on their performance at the Czech national final, but they have to consider that that stage was like 2 meters wide and 2 meters long. And their performance in Liverpool is not going to look like that. So I confide that they will do well enough to convince the Czech Republic to remain in the contest in the following years.
I hope so. I really, really hope so.
And by the way,
there is a part of me that thought, like for a while I've been thinking, could this be like a shock non-qualifier?
no.
And I've flirted with that idea a lot. Also because the performances, it's difficult to execute 6 girls singing live in harmony on a live stage. For instance, think Tanjungeiras in Benidorm. It's not easy. It doesn't mean they're bad singers, but sound mixing and these things, it's really not easy. So I did think about it, but then I'm like, no, we need this in the final. We need this in the final.
The only way they are not going to the final is if they play something like Tulia from Poland in 2019. That it was just like, what the hell is
There was a
going on
boring
stage?
Performance.
Exactly.
I love
giant
that
faces
song.
and LEDs.
The song
the song
is
was
great,
Mhm.
great, but the staging and the performance
Yeah,
itself,
I
it
think
was
it was
just
a bit
like,
boring.
yeah.
But weren't Tulia televote qualifiers?
They were.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so by the way, speaking about Poland, so this is Poland and this is Monte Carlo, okay? So I have
it's
both.
the opposite.
No, I got this one in Monte Carlo, remember it?
No, you got that one in Poland.
Yeah, the red one. The red is Monaco, I think.
Oh my god, you're right. Okay, so I have to switch them.
Please.
Wow.
Why do you switch them?
Because I got this one in Monte Carlo, remember it?
There you go.
This country.
My god. No, you guys are actually right.
You can
This
start
one cannot be moved. Go Becks.
What do we think about the Netherlands?
Oh my god, what is even the song? I mean, after seeing their performance where were we? In Madrid.
Oh, that performance was panned.
Oh my god! I mean, I think I have more chemistry with this bottle, compared to those two. Literally, I mean, no. And they're singing. I mean, I've said it before. I don't have a musical ear, so I can totally be judged about that. But at a point, you just started screaming. Like I can sing better than that. I think. No, This will not qualify. I thought it will, maybe, but definitely not. Out.
Absolutely, I agree with you. I can't find anything positive to say about this song or this act. Even in the Netherlands, people don't really seem to like them. They went
No.
viral on TikTok in the Netherlands for sucking live, so they're not supported. Mia Nikolai is
I
the
thought he
daughter.
said sucking dick.
No. Mia Nikolai is the daughter of a Russian billionaire, apparently, or something like that. So she's a nepo baby. She also looks like Halsey. John
Hey,
Cooper.
don't you dare offend Halsey.
No, but Halsey if she wasn't pretty. Then
Eh?
John Cooper also looks like I don't know, a Beta Whalen or something like that. They don't have good looks. They don't have good charisma. They don't have good harmonies. They don't have any chemistry. All they have is Duncan Lawrence's botoxed face in the green room with them. They're not qualifying.
Oh, he's gonna be there.
Yeah, and so is his botox. Have you guys seen what he looks like lately? He looks like he's wearing a mask with 2 holes cut from his eyes.
Let me search that.
He's
I want to see
hilarious.
that.
Look him up. He's hilarious. Looks like a mask.
She's really well done.
Is-
That was
is-
a
is this
fantastic line.
Is this with his American boyfriend?
Who?
He had an American
Husband.
boyfriend. No.
He has a husband.
Husband?
Yeah.
I think so,
Ah.
yes.
I thought it was a boyfriend.
And
Well,
you
I'll tell
guys-
you about the Netherlands while Alex does some research. I started out. I thought the song
Oh
was really.
God, you're so right.
I told you he looks like the mask. I don't think that any man at that age should be doing Botox.
Can I see? Oh
Madonna,
my
yes.
god.
And that's a good picture, actually. Try to look
He
at the
look-
ones where he's smiling. Like he has all the wrinkles around his eyes, and all the rest of the face doesn't move.
He looks like a pit bull.
Look, this one maybe.
Oh
no,
my
there's
god.
worse. There's
No?
Let's search him up.
There's
Duncan
worse
Lawrence.
than this.
There is. Yeah. Search Duncan Lawrence.
I'm
2023.
sorry. Oh, comparing him, but oh yeah, look at him in 2019 when she won. When he won,
Yeah.
sorry.
He had
Jeez. look at
facial
him.
expressions.
Yeah.
George, you
I-
should ask him where he bought his Botox from.
No, because I
Maybe.
don't want to get Botox.
Well,
But
Guys, I'm gonna get
Still
copyrighted
cute.
by his record label just because we're talking about his Botox.
I don't know if
Go on.
he's still cute. He's still cute, but
He
he's
never was.
Like,
you think that's cute?
yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Sorry for you, right?
No. Becca and I have standards. No, apart from that, though, I actually thought that Duncan Lawrence
Ouch.
would have a career, like a successful career as a songwriter, and he's already proven me wrong. I mean, he's over as a singer. He failed to make any noise outside of Arcade, and that's fine. But as a songwriter, he actually had potential, and then he comes up with this. Very
I
disappointing.
thought it was really awkward. Like the song release and the photo shoots and everything. It just looks weird. Like it looks fabricated. It looks try hard. Even the costumes, it all just looks too fake. And the performance at Madrid, like I said, I was already not sober by then, but that song sobered me up. That performance sobered me up. That screaming actually woke me up from my goodbye, and I was up and I was like, hang on a minute, who's yelling? It was Dion Cooper and Mia Nikolai. I will say there were sound issues always, because there always are at pre-parties, but that does not justify that. They need to have good vocals, chemistry. Everything else needs to be good with a song like this for it to have a chance to qualify. And
We're a month
a lot
away.
of things are not good. The chemistry is so absent. Like there's no chemistry between
that's
them at all. I don't know. I had this, like in the beginning, I had this song as, it was my number 32, and I labeled it as my favorite song from this year's category of songs we didn't need at Eurovision.
It's my 35.
However, it's gone down, and Switzerland is now my favorite song from this category of songs we didn't need at Eurovision.
So we don't like it. None of us likes it.
It reminds me of the Netherlands. So I listened to this song, and as an Euro fan, okay, talking about Eurovision, this is the song you expect from the Netherlands, you know? And okay, this we can have the check. So after that, I prefer last year's song so much.
Yeah, of course.
That was such a masterpiece, and I think that coming after Hestin is complicated, you know, and maybe we have to think a bit of this point too, if this makes sense. But yeah, I didn't notice that it went so wrong in the Madrid pre-party. I was watching it live, and from my home, of course. But I don't remember the performance at the same time. So yeah,
I don't remember the song either. So
all I can say is I can't wait for Duncan Lawrence and his Botox to. I just want to see. I just want to see his face when Croatia qualifies over this.
He's not going to have an expression.
Yeah, because he has Botox. He's gonna be like this.
I want to hear his comments. How about that? I want to hear his comments. I can't wait to hear like Eurovision needs a revolution and Eurovision is not going the right way. I can't wait to hear those loser comments.
But you won't hear those comments because nobody's going to report them because he's irrelevant.
Dutch media will report it. They love him. Dutch
Really?
media. Dutch media.
Dutch media. Oh, but they make fun of him.
Ciao.
Yeah, let's move on to Finland, please.
Who's starting?
Why don't you start, Sean? Your favorite country in the whole entire world where you have lived for the past year and a half.
And what's the word?
Kitos!
Mitakulo!
So, funny story. We are in Madrid and purple carpet ceremony. I'm trying to get an interview with Karia. And he had this. So he signed to Warner Music Finland. So what did they do? They grabbed people from Warner Music Spain to help him out in the press, with the press in Madrid. And they sent 2 people from the record label to go with him on the purple carpet and to be his like managers. These bitches, one of them was a nice guy, to be honest. He was desperately trying to get me an interview because we had talked the night before, and I was like, come on, man, I live in Finland. Just one question. I want to speak to Karia. But the other bitch, this woman, she was like, no, you're not going to speak to any press except the Spanish media. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, how disrespectful is that?
Hola, yo soy español.
How disrespectful is that? She literally pushed him towards all the Spanish journalists and nothing to the international journalists, except maybe WeBe blogs and these big ones. And I thought that was super disrespectful. So I literally screamed a word in Finnish to Karia, and he replied to me. And I asked him, like, Mitakulu, which literally means, how are you? Flash forward to the next day. We are in Retiro Park, and we're taking photos of each other. And I always tell my friends, you know, make me laugh because I don't know how to smile. And Rebecca, you know, she doesn't find anything to make me laugh. And all of a sudden, she goes, I lived for a year and a half in Finland, Mitakulu. And I lost it. That's the story. In other words,
why?
Why what?
Need that. I don't get it.
I don't get it either, but it happened. But I love the song. I want Finland to win. It's my number 2. I love everything about it. The performance, the vibe. I didn't start loving this song as soon as I heard it, to be honest, but it grew on me fast, like within the second listen. And I want Eurovision 2024 to be held not in Gothenburg, not in Stockholm, but in my city, where I lived for a year and a half, Tampere, where there's the biggest arena in Finland, and I want to walk it to Eurovision. Someone else talk.
Damn.
I love this song and I want it to win. Amen.
I really love the song. Since the first time I've watched it, because I keep my reactions real, and I was so in shock. And this all performance and song, this whole project, it's Eurovision. It's Eurovision. And I think that Finland is going to have the Lordi effect once again. And I think that he's going to win.
Karja is very, very cool. I think that he will win the televote for sure.
Oh,
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Easy.
Well, not that easy because we have Austria, maybe.
No,
Pushing
Austria will
hard
flop.
there.
Just mark me. They will flop.
Oh, well, no.
My grandparents are Austrian. I have a connection with the country. No, I'm kidding. No, I think that they will flop because it's a typical song that ends up being overhyped and then
Finland.
coming like
Finland.
Finland, yeah,
Finland. If they win, they're not. It's not my favorite song, but I will be super happy because it's a song in Finnish. It's very cool. Kari is very cool. He performs amazingly, and it's actually an exciting song. You know, like it has a lot of elements. The more you listen to it, the more you discover elements in the production. So, you know, it will be a very worthy winner. And we need the
Where is
juries
it in
to
your
see
top
that.
37?
It's like 16, I think. But I would be happy if it won. More so than some songs that I have above it.
Like Sweden.
Like Sweden, like many others.
Azerbaijan.
It's not going to win.
I do think this. If I had to put money on a country winning, I think Finland. Finland, and another one that we're going to discuss in 3 weeks.
Ooh.
But Finland is my pick.
Also because the other country we're going to discuss in 3 weeks is not winning.
That's it for semi-final 1. If there's one surprise non-qualifier from this batch, just one name, who do you think it would be?
Serbia. Oh, from this one?
Yeah, from this one.
Surprise non-qualifier, you said?
Surprise.
None of them.
Yeah.
None of them, yeah. They're all qualifying, the ones that we expect. The ones that are out are pretty clear, in my opinion. Azerbaijan is out, Netherlands are out, and Switzerland is certainly out.
I'm gonna say one, and I'm gonna say Israel.
I was just thinking about it. But
However,
maybe no.
who?
I don't know. I'm between. I don't know why. It's just a feeling. Israel or Moldova. Don't know why. Don't ask me why because I don't know it.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's just a feeling.
Yeah. Well,
Or a wish.
guys,
Don't know.
thank you so much for being here. For those who watched us, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please like this video, and we will be back tomorrow at a slightly earlier time of 7:30 to discuss semi-final 2 first half. Come and watch. If you missed our first half of first semi-final, come and watch that on my channel. Subscribe. We will see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.